What's going on, guys? Chip here. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG online video where today I am having to re-record this video because I am dumb and forgot to adjust my audio settings. So when I posted this video yesterday, you couldn't really hear me. All you could hear was the music blaring in your ears. So I do apologize for that. I have fixed it for today. And today we are going to be covering the Arceus Dialga Palkia-GX deck that Xander Perot recently used to get second place at the Daytona Regional Championships. Huge congrats to Xander. Xander's a good friend of mine. I always love seeing him do well in the Pokemon TCG. I also did use this same deck list to get second place at a League Cup this weekend, so I've already played some games with it, got myself pretty familiar with it. I do think it is very, very good, and I would say this is probably right now the best way to play Arceus Dialga Palkia. And of course, Keldeo-GX is a big part of that. So let's go ahead and get things moving here and talk about why this deck is so powerful. And I think it really does revolve around Altered Creation GX. For the rest of this game, your Pokemon's attacks do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon if this Pokemon has at least one extra water energy attached to it, in addition to this attack's cost. When your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from those attacks, take one more prize card. Very powerful effect. One of the most powerful effects I think we've ever seen in the Pokemon TCG. Just letting you take that extra prize is so good. And the boosted damage, I mean, there's just so much to love about why ADP and, you know, what makes it so good. So I think we all know what ADP does. We got the energy acceleration attack. We know what the Keldeo does, blocking the attacks of GX and EX Pokemon. Also Sonic Edge, a solid attacking option as well. We've got three kind of interesting tech cards in here. We've got the one of Mimikyu with Copycat. This can be very good in ADP mirrors. If they ever pull off an Ultimate Ray, we can just go Copycat, pick up a KO there due to the Fairy weakness. Also against Naganadel Guzzlord Tag Team GX, the Copycat Mimikyu is very, very good. Then we've got the Get Lost Girafarig and then also Frozen Lock Cryogonal. These two cards are going to be really good against the stall and control decks that we could go up against. The things like Pidgeotto, the things like Doll Stall. Cryogonal specifically here for the Doll Stall is definitely really solid. We've got the 2 copies of Cherish Ball, 3 Pokemon Communication, and 3 Tag Calls as our search engine in order to get our Pokemon up and running. 4 Custom Catchers and a Great Catcher for our Gust options. Very powerful cards here, you guys know for sure. We've also got the 2 Rosas in here, which is a great way for us to find the Custom Catchers. Rosa's actually just been really, really good in this deck for me. After a Jirachi goes down quickly or something like that, being able to get whatever Pokemon we want out of the deck, get an energy to guarantee our attachment, and finding any trainer card, just so powerful. But yeah, there's the gist of the deck, the 6 water, 5 metal, and 2 rainbow split. Rainbow, of course, being here for the Copycat. We could also use Tingly Return GX, I guess, but not something I think we're likely to see. But yeah, there's the list. Let's go ahead and hop over to the versus ladder and see if we can't come away with a couple of wins. Things we want to avoid here, definitely Guardian, I think, is a pretty tough matchup. We might try it, if we do go up against a Gardevoir, I might try just a Keldeo only strategy and see if that fares any better for us than going in with ADP and then going in with Keldeo, which is what I tried to do yesterday in the video that ended up getting deleted because of the audio. So yeah, we'll just see what happens, what we go up against. Looks like first off, potentially going to be a Mewtwo deck with a Psychic Fire deck box. So I think this deck going second is also pretty bad. This deck can definitely have a hard time with anything that can do turn 2 300 damage to knock out an Arceus Dialga Palkia, and Mewtwo is definitely one of those decks. So we do start things off with a mulligan. And this could come down to kind of like what their answers to Keldeo are, potentially. We don't have a very good starting hand, honestly. We might just end up filching here, to be honest. They do start the Marshadow, though, so not a great start on their side. And here comes the Tag Call, and this should get a Mewtwo. So it looks like it is the slower version of the deck, less reliant on Welder, probably has some Jirachis in here. and some of those other tag supporters instead of just having the 4 welder, which we've seen from Mewtwo decks in the past. Looks like they're going to eye up a Mewtwo and Mew as well as a Mega Lopunny Jigglypuff. Get those guys into the hand. Going to throw down the Mewtwo and Cherish Ball is going to find a Solgaleo, that nice golden Solgaleo. Love that promo card. Definitely need to try to trade for some myself on PTCGO. I have not done that yet. Cynthia and Caitlin actually going to ditch the Solgaleo right away, so that's excellent use of the card there. And they can set themselves up to get a Turbo Strike next turn. If they get an energy attachment here, that is. I guess even if they don't, they still have the option to Welder onto the Mewtwo next turn. Already built up a pretty large hand over on their side. Looks like it's just going to be an attachment to Marshadow so that they have an easier time retreating it next turn. And Giant Hearth comes in play. This will get them a couple fires. They should have used this first before. They're actually going to go ahead and retreat. Interesting. I guess... yeah, okay. Not sure. So we can stamp away the fires. Not really a great hand. I think we're probably just going to be going with Filch here. We actually really wanted to attach to an ADP. This was kind of wasted. Filching doesn't do anything for us. And Lillying for 4 is not that big of a difference. We actually would have whiffed anyway, though. And we probably are just going to lose. Yikes. Okay. Well, we do get a Keldeo, so if we survive another turn, we might be able to make something happen. But all they need here is a Welder, and they will be able to win the game because the Giant Hearth is already in play. There is a Weakness Guard energy attached. Giant Hearth going to get rid of the Charizard from Hidden Fates. There's a couple fires. Show me the Welder one time. Just do it to me. I'm ready to concede. No, just a pass. We somehow live to fight another day, and we do top deck a Tag Call. Man, that is pretty good. And I guess we'll take the... yeah. I kind of want to go for the Guzma Hala here, but I really don't want to discard anything in our hand. We'll just go ahead and put these guys down. What would we discard? Discard Calm and a Water? I kind of just want the Stadium, actually. I don't really need the energy or the tool. Yeah, let's actually just go get a Stadium. Yeah, that's kind of weird, but you know what? We're doing it. Going to get a Stadium. And then attaching a Metal here. And we're going to Filch once again. Mimikyu coming in clutch with the Draw Engine for us. The counter gain being here is a little unfortunate because we could put it on Keldeo to be able to attack easier. He, of course, does get to use his Marshadow, and he does have the replacement Giant Hearth. We actually drew the other Swell off the Filch, so we can, you know, replace the Stadium once again. There's the attachment. Just a Turbo Strike, so they really don't have much going on. No draw supporters, it seems. A little bit of a draw drought. So great time to get off an Ultimate Ray. We can also get the Swell in play. We can get another Keldeo down as well. So let's start with Cynthia and Caitlin. I think I don't want to bench... No, the Jirachi's fine to come down, I think. Depending on what we get off the Cynthia and Caitlin. Let's go ahead and play this first. I think we actually get rid of the Calm, so we won't be getting a Keldeo here. Yeah, I think that's correct. Could get rid of Mallow Lana, but having the option to bring that back could be really good. Let's go ahead and get this guy down, get this down. We could stamp, but if our ADP does go down, stamping them to 2 seems really good. So we can hold it for this turn. And hopefully they are not able to get a welder here in order to knock out our active. That's what we're hoping for. A welder and 1 energy, and then drawing into another energy is a way, like, their way to knock us out is Flare Blitz GX, of course. So I don't know what their Keldeo answers are going to be. What, I guess Reshiram and Charizard Tag Team GX. Maybe he's playing the Turtonator. That could definitely be a thing. And yeah, there's a chance here our opponent actually isn't even going to be knocking this out. Yeah, it's just going to be a jumping balloon dealing 180. We can heal that. Perfect. All right, so let's Mallow Lana away Guzma Hala. And definitely the Guzma Hala, and I guess the Rainbow can go as well. Yeah. This also helps us get a Stellar Wish in. We'll take the Tag Call. I don't really think there's anything in the deck we want to get, but that's what we'll take. And here we go, Ultimate Ray, 180. Solid chunk of damage. And let's throw the energy onto Keldeo. I actually shouldn't have gotten rid of the... Wait, did we prize? We prized 2 waters. That's not good. Prizing 2 water, not good. Probably shouldn't have gotten rid of the Rainbow. But if he knocks out, like, if he knocks out ADP and Keldeo, he wins anyway, so I guess it really doesn't matter that much. We'll see what they got. We do have Great Catcher to, you know, bring this up if he does try to run. Yeah, our opponent just hasn't had too much going on. If they're just going to be turbos, like, if they're not going to be knocking us out, as they do get the other energy to Flare Blitz. Yep, and that is what they're going to go for. Now we can stamp them to 2 and then take a knockout, and they're left with just a Mewtwo with 2 energies. I am liking the position we have put ourselves in here. Seems good to me, man. Alright, so let's Cynthia and Caitlin. And we'll just get rid of the Tag Call. Definitely the most useless thing. Get back... I guess we'll get back Lillie in case of a stamp. We can get other Keldeo out. Just so we don't draw it more than anything at this point. Second custom gives us options there. Definitely want to stamp them to 2. And we'll take 4 prizes here with the Keldeo. And Pure Heart really just coming in clutch. It's going to really limit their options. They're left with not too much going on. 2 cards in hand, and the only thing in play is the Mewtwo that cannot touch us. Some water energy. There we go. And a switch, pretty good. Got Mallow and Lana still. Here comes the Stealthy Hood. That, unfortunately for them, does not get around Pure Heart. That is only abilities done to this Pokemon, effects of abilities done to this Pokemon, so not going to do anything for the Pure Heart. He does get a Cherish Ball, though, to grab Dedenne, so a pretty solid set of cards to get here off of our stamp. And that was our second stamp, I'm pretty sure, right? Yep. So no more stamps for us. Let's see what these 6 cards yield them. They're going to have to find the Turtonator, I feel like. That is most likely one of their only answers to Keldeo. And we definitely don't want to bench anything else at this point. If we bench 2 one-prize Pokemon, they could just double Venom Shot to knock out 2 Jirachis. He could, I guess, be playing the Greninja. And if that's something that comes up... Nope, it's just going to be the Turtonator. If the Greninja comes up, we could try to look to use Girafarig to get rid of it. but it looks like it is going to be Turtonators their way to deal with Keldeo. They know we have at least one custom in hand, and I think if we do double custom... Oh yeah, if we double custom Turtonator, we just win the game. So we actually just win. Because we get to take 2 prizes on it, which is insane. Because Altered Creation is a broken attack, for sure. Ooh, but here comes the Reset Stamp, gonna put us to just 2. So pretty timely stamp on their part. We do, however, get into a switch, so we can switch into Jirachi. We actually could definitely still lose this. Yeah, wow, they drew really well off of our stamp and really well off of the Dedenne, being able to gust up the Keldeo. Because, yeah, I guess benching this could have technically been a mistake since we could lose because we can't attack with this, you know? But we did get into a switch. Yep, and there's the Turbo Strike getting more energies in play. So they need a Fire Energy. We could just go Dedenne and try to find the double customs to close out the game. He's only down 1 Great Catcher. He's got 1 card in hand, though. Did he play Cynthia and Caitlin this turn? This past turn, he did, right? Drew Cynthia Caitlin played. He doesn't tell me what he got back. He might not have gotten anything back. Has he only played Cynthia and Caitlin this game? I think we're just going to go with it. We do have all 4 customs in the deck. And we don't lose immediately. He does... I mean, he's got 1 card in hand. We could just win, and we do just win. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. The motto of my life, guys. Dedenne into double customs for the win. I don't know what their 1 card in hand was. I think we were still probably okay. Even if we did whiff the customs there, we have another turn. We could have even just left the Jirachi active, because we don't really care if he knocks out Jirachi, and if he doesn't knock it out, we, no, that doesn't make sense, actually. We shouldn't, yeah. We always bring up Keldeo there and just hope they don't have it. So, yeah. And we'll hop back in and look for another game. I guess if their 1 card in hand was a Fire Energy, they did just have Win on board, because all they have to do is hard retreat into the Turtonator, attach to Turtonator, and then use Explosive Jet to knock us out, because there's still a total of 4 energy in play. Alright, Skate Mark, Fairy Metal, and other shenanigans. I guess this is probably going to be Doll Stall. We do start Cryogonal, which is a pretty good card against Doll Stall. We really want to try to get that turn to Arceus Dialga Palkia attack off. Oh man, what a hand. Okay. So if we play this, we only draw 2. Play this, we draw 3. I think we just get rid of a metal here. Alright, and we did get ADP. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. And then we can burn a switch next turn, stamp, and still Lillie for a couple. All we need is a water next turn, and we'll have everything we need, basically. We definitely want to try to get that Altered Creation as quick as possible. I guess it is possible that he could pull off the Clear Vision GX this turn. However unlikely. If he has the 1 Rainbow Energy in his hand, he actually could do it. And that would make me a sad boy. Definitely a sad boy. Looks like it's going to be Jirachi and Flabebe, so no, what's it called? Latios. So it looks like no Clear Vision, which I'm happy about. And And this is going to find themselves a Stealthy Hood. Not going to be relevant in this matchup. Looks like it is just a pass. Alright, over to us. I guess we want to hold off on our stamp now. Lillie for 1 or Lillie for 2. Looking for a water energy. We know they have a Stealthy Hood in hand. Yeah, I think we just Lillie for 1, see if we get there. We don't. We could Filch. Yeah, we could Filch. Just get some card draw going. And then we can still hard retreat into the ADP. We're down several energy. We definitely want to save our customs for the opportune time. Yeah. So our idea here is we're going to like Ultra Creation, knock out something that they leave active, either with Ultimate Ray or eventually with Frozen Lock, because they're unable to play Lillie's Pokédoll. If they do play the Channeler and that hits the discard pile at any point, we definitely want to try to get Girafarig to Lost Zone it. Yep, and there goes the Stevens, which is why I wanted to save the Reset Stamp. And yeah. So let's go. We do get the Rainbow, perfect. So yeah, we've got everything we need now. If we get a what's it called, a skateboard for the Mimikyu, that would be pretty good. Nice, I'll take it. And I'm gonna go ahead and get these out of the deck. Increase our odds to top deck and energy, which is all we want next turn, is an energy. So there's the Altered Creation. And yeah, if we do... And that's the one thing I love about this deck, is that it just has a really solid Doll Stall matchup with the custom catchers. We didn't get the turn 2 Ultra Creation, but turn 3 hopefully should be good enough. I guess things are not done quite yet, so don't want to count it out. Yep, they are going to be able to retreat into the doll here. So we could use a set of customs here. They get back Stevens and Oaks. Yeah, this could be an okay time to use a set of customs. We'd probably just target down the Jirachi. Limit their draw through the rest of the game. They are going to put the Lusamine on top of the deck. So let's... I guess this guarantees us the energy. Oh, but I don't know if our other Rainbow is in the deck. I think we're going to just YOLO and be like, yep, hope it's in there. Yep, hope it's in there. That's what we're doing. Hopefully this isn't a big mistake. Oh, yes. Perfect. And yeah, I think we will just go ahead and double custom, bring up Jirachi. And we can definitely use Cryogonal here later. Yeah. And we will get Water, 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 and put 2 on Keldeo, 1 on Cryogonal. And I'm kind of thinking next turn we might just switch into Cryogonal and go ahead and start knocking out the dolls and item locking him. We kind of want to do that on a turn we can combine it with a Reset Stamp. And we don't have a stamp quite yet. We could Dedenne to dig for 1. He's just going to, yep, go ahead and retreat to the doll. And yeah, just goes for a Stevens. So this is probably setting themselves up with the Chandler. Yeah. Chandler plus a couple dolls. He also is probably getting like the Spiritomb pieces. And they're just going to scoop. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think that turn we were going to go to Dedenne and try to get the Reset Stamp to get rid of that big hand. And if we could do that in combination with the Cryogonal attack, I think we were definitely in a really good position to just close that game out. So, yep, that's all the time we have for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And let me know what you think of this deck. Like I said, I do think it is the best way to play ADP right now, so definitely give it a try for yourselves. Congratulations once again to Xander on his finish. Good job, buddy. And yeah, that's going to do it for the video today, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get out of here, and until next time, take care.